Hello, everybody. All right, so coral. This is my coral video. If you're looking for a really good coral for a dark winter palette, look no further. I have it covered right here. So on my color swatch, remember these are the colors that we're looking for. So coral is going to be basically this section, and of course maybe a little bit right here with the peach. So here I tested all of these colors in the real light. This is not real light, this is very blue light. So here we have Laura Mercier in Adele 363. This is the Petal Soft Lipstick Crown. Comes like this. You've all seen these before, right? So this one is found at Ulta. You can also find it at Sephora. They were pretty much all sold out. This was the last one that they had in the Ulta store. And then the other Ulta store, they didn't even have them, so they didn't even carry them. But it's just a push-up crown, and I will swatch it right here for you. It's very, very silky. The formula is so moisturizing, and I felt like it hit these right here. So that's that. I will also put it on. So it has kind of like not a drier formula, but it definitely goes on, like, it comes across more pink and it's not as bright. These lights brighten everything, so everything that you see is like hyper pigmented. It's really not as bright as it is coming across. Silky formula. Again, I really wasn't looking for a specific formula. I was just looking for something based on the color. And if it happened to be matte, that was just an extra bonus. So I do want to compare this just in case you're looking. The Dior. So remember, this is our peach. So you can see the difference. That's what we have on. That is Adele by Laura Mercier, and this is, of course, Dior. And that's 331. So that's my peach, and then here is my coral. I know, right? Okay, so this was really cool. So this is what I thought was really, really neat. So NARS, yes, this is Orgasm X, and this one really hit all the marks for me as far as being a coral. So it kind of was a blend of these four colors. When, I mean, right now it looks more like that color, but it's not. It has a blend of orange and pink. That's what makes it coral. And I'm just going to swatch it for you guys. Swatch it right there in the middle. So you see it comes across more in the coral section, but it could, you know, go for peach. I mean, it is a very pinky orange. And of course, this is the intense color, so it's going to be intense. I have never tried this color out before, so I am kind of scared. I don't know what it's going to do on my cheeks. I'm like really, really scared. I'm just going to pull my hair back real fast. Look how yellow my background looks all of a sudden. Like, I didn't know it looked that yellow. It's just me. Okay, so that's just gonna have to do for now. Let me get a brush. Very, very pigmented. That's why I'm like going easy. Very pinky orange. Very pinky orange. I used to stay away from this color because everybody had this color. And it was just like, ugh. It's like you couldn't find a pink that didn't have orange in it. I hated that. But it's a typical blush. It does have a lot of reflectance in it, like, you know, glittery, but I think it works. I needed something for this specific lipstick or lip color, actually, because I needed to balance out the tones. And pink, my pinks wasn't gonna work. My regular pink blush, which I will show you in case you forgot. These weren't going to work with this tonal lip, so that's why I had to get a coral blush, and it's pretty nice, I have to say. I'm not mad at it. Now, this isn't, you know, this is like leftover makeup, like, you know, this isn't fresh makeup, so it's not pulling exactly the way I want it to, but that's fine. But I think it's, for what it's worth, I think it's great. It's definitely buildable, so I mean, don't be afraid of it. like me, I'm kind of afraid to get too much. That's a little better. It kind of has to build up to show up on camera. So, but anywho, I like it. I think it works together. And you just kind of have to play around with it and find what works for you, the amount. Some of y'all probably thought that it was enough. That was enough blush like in the very beginning, but I like a lot of blush. I like to see it. I like for it to pop. So there you have it, the blush, the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, and Dior. So there you go. Looks good, looks good. Excited. I'm excited to finally wear corals and peach. So excited. So anyway, again, I'm not basing this on formula. I know some people are like, well, does it last? Does it this? It's lipstick, you know. It's gonna last as long as it does. And I could care less about the blush. Like, these are just fashion colors for me. You know, they're not my everyday. This is for spring and summer and something like that, colors like that, you know. I'm not really like looking for it to be a staple in my collection. I'm just like, it's just like a red. I don't wear red every day. I wear red on occasion. On occasion, I'll wear a red lip. So it's not something that I want to spend a lot of money on or like worry about like how it's going to perform, because I'm not even going to use it like half the year. I'm using my other colors. So for this, just to be for the spring and summer time, I'm not worried about like how it's going to perform, because I have other things in my collection to make things last. Like I have my primer, I have my setting spray. So just because something isn't, you know, like the top of the line formula for me, I don't really care because I have stuff to ensure that it's going to last on my face. So that really, I was looking mainly for color, the right color, not formula. It just so happened to be that it was Laura Mercier, just so happened to be that it was Dior, and it just so happened to be NARS. And those are pretty good name brands. And, you know, I shouldn't really have a problem with fading or, you know, like something weird with the formula. These all should be like top notch formulas. So, like I said, I wasn't really worried about that. But, like I said, if you are looking for a coral cheek and a coral lip, these are awesome colors. They're definitely for dark winters. Now, for your eyes, I don't really emphasize my eyes. If I do too much color, it tends to look like a little clownish for me. So I kind of keep the eyes like really just simple. I don't want to be like coral blush, you know, coral blush, coral this, coral that. You could honestly carry the blush all the way up to here and make a monochromatic thing. Is that monochromatic? Anyway, so you could carry it all the way up and it just put like a little bit of color there without being overpowering. But I mean, just like a simple brown or just, you know, just a simple color would work out just fine. And of course, I also have my lip liner, and I think it would work just fine with this because it's not really going to show up anyway. But the eyeshadow that I already had on was Shell by Merle Norman, nonetheless. And it's basically just a taupe color, and it produces this kind of like tanny shade, if you will. So it's kind of like a neutral. It's my neutral, and I really love that neutral. So anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one.